Welcome back into another quick episode of the Spaceman 2.0 Crypto Predictive Programming Show, here to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and the truth will set you free. So we're going into World Wide Web 3, right? Web 3, Internet of Value, where value is sent at the speed of light. Stargate, SG-1. Okay, January 26th, 2001. 1992, they came out with a new messaging system. We know this. So looking at my chicken scratches, went from 1940 through the 80s with 80 protocols down to 5. Number 1, the TCP/IP for the base layer. Number 2, the FTP to move files. Then in 1992, 1993, we came into the SMTP for emails. And then later on, the HTTPS for websites. And then the www that ties it all together. DOS stands for Dirty Operating Systems, but we're going from Web 1, Web 2 to Web 3. The new protocols for interoperability done through the quantum financial system, blockchain, and AI. Having said that, now let's listen to the words that come out of her mouth, and then we're going to go on to watch the next parts. And if it wasn't for other decoders out there putting out some of their decodes to give you understandings and hints and clues of what to look for as well, well, this is chocked full of these clues. Crypto Bully Bear would be happy to see this one. Listen to this.
Now, the only good news is that it doesn't appear to be the result of a contagion.
Well, if it's not a disease, what?
I don't know. Such a drastic shift in levels is generally drug-induced, but all of their systems are void of any foreign substances. Not to mention that preliminary malpreadings of P4X347 have ruled...
What'd she say?
Systems are void of any foreign substances. Not to mention that preliminary malpreadings of P4X347...
P4X347, P4X.
Systems are void of any foreign substances. Not to mention that preliminary malpreadings of P4X347 have ruled out all the usual...
Okay, why would she put these little numbers and
levels is generally drug-induced,
letters
but all
together?
of the systems are void of any foreign substances. Not to mention that preliminary malpreadings of P4X347 have ruled out all the usual suspects, air, radiation...
So if we retrace SG5's tracks, we may be able to come up with something.
I'm afraid, Colonel, until we get a grasp on it.
General.
Okay, so we'll just fast forward a little bit because I can't be copyrighted, hopefully, for this. If not, see my BitChute channel. But check this out. They go through the Stargate. Okay. Well,
If it's not a disease, what?
I don't know.
they use the word contagion as well. Okay. 25 years ago, 24 years ago. They know what they're doing 30 years in advance. After this part, I'm going to put on silent for a bit.
Are void of any foreign substances. Not to mention that preliminary malpreadings of P4X347 have ruled out all the usual suspects, air...
Okay, so having said that, these next parts of this show, okay, the team is mesmerized by the light on another planet. Now let's just look at what they're mesmerized by. Okay, there's so much here hidden in plain sight. Remember, you can't buy or sell unless you have something on or upon your hand or on your forehead. So they get over to this other planet through the Stargate. Look at his forehead. Any particular symbol there that might be half of a symbol? Because I always believe the twin flames are represented here. The twin flames being ripple and proton. Look at the colors showing up. Look at the colors.
Obviously.
Okay, there's a hint. It's going across. The color goes across Talk's face right there. That's the guy with the logo on his head. Now look at that. What colors do you see? It's more purplish. I don't know if you see the purple, but there's more purplish when you see it on the TV. Now look at them. They're just walking up to it, mesmerized. Reminds me of the song, Blinded by the Light. Revved up like a deuce in the middle of the night. Check it out. Look at the symbols above. Look at, he's talking. He's just looking at it. Look at the colors. Okay, you got blues, purples, red, oranges, and they're just mesmerized. Look at them. Is that what is going to happen with the new QFS system coming on board? What's going to be taking place as we have Crypto Week going on in Congress right now in the USA? So what's behind them? Look at the structures behind them. There's X's everywhere. Look at the X's. Look at all the X's, and look at the star as well within the X. Okay, did you see it? Right there. It's right behind them and right in front. So you zoom in. See that 8-pointed star there? CBB says that is also proton too, just like Lisa Simpson's hair. It's been right in front of us all these years. So they're just mesmerized. As well, they did say contagion, right? And look at that. Doesn't that look like an open snake's mouth? Look at the open snake's mouth. See the teeth? Anyways, that's for another day of who controls the Vatican, the serpent race. But look at the mesmerization. They're just in awe. And the colors. Look, he conks himself out of it. Come on, guys. We're being in a trance. We're being hypnotized. Let's go. But look what's behind them. Look at the symbolism behind them. So they finally kind of get them jolted out of their trance. And now look what's behind them. Look at all the symbolism with X's everywhere. Can this be XRP, XPR, proton, and XRP hidden in plain sight? And they go through an area, a lot of lamps. Still similar symbolism coming up on the wall. And then we're going to look at what those true colors are truly representing. So there you have it, right there, the X. And then they walk up right to the door. And if we walk through our door, what is there? Now, what is behind the door? And look at the door handles. Circles with an X in them, and two of them side by side. Could that be the two X's? And all these lines going up and down, making X's all around. Can that be like the loan protocol symbol too? Because you can't tell if one's a little bit more longer on one side than the other, just like the loan protocol right in front of the main guy there. So what does this remind me of? The colors here with the reds and the purples and the blues. Okay, could this be Metallicus colors? And look what you do. What happens when you type that in? Metallicus. Metallicus, the digital banking network, TDBN. And right away on X. And Metallicus has the only exchange that has @ names. So just like Twitter, which is now named X. And we have the 2 X coins coming up. It's not financial advice, by the way, but let's tap on the digital banking network, Metallicus. Take a look at its screen. Okay, flashing. But this is going to blow you away, guys. Okay, they can send anything on their network faster than the speed of light, basically, just like we're going over with the protocols for the quantum financial system. Stablecoin pilot, CFO. Okay, this is some of their news, their products, the WebOff wallet, Layer 0, Layer 1, Layer 2, Metal Blockchain, Metal Dollar, Metal Pay, API, XPR Network, Metal X, and Metal Lending. But who's at the bottom? The company. But who's the advisory board? Citigroup, Federal Reserve, BNY.